5:13 to go in the first half. It's now 27-0, Daniel Boone, as they go on for the extra point to try to make it 28. It's Cade Gray along for the extra point. Snap down, kick up, and the kick is good. With 5:13 to go in the first half, your score again, Daniel Boone 28, Gate City 0. Chris, you got any scores for us?
Well, right now, Ryco's still up 7-0 on Thomas Walker. Union's up 7-0 on Ridgeview at the end of one. We heard an interesting statistic on that ETSU game. With their win today, did you know, Rob, that's their first conference road win since 2002.
That which sounds really bad, but they didn't play football for 12 years. So VMI, the last time VMI won was when they beat ETSU 2 years ago. So glad to be able to get that little monkey off our back and keep VMI winless on the year. But that game being played again today because of the impending weather from the East Coast. So kicking off now is Daniel Boone. Daniel Boone, this time he's going to kick the ball deep as we catch the ball. We're at about the 3-yard line. We're at the 10, 15, slips a little bit, and we'd have got by him once again. Got us by the shoestrings right there. Returning the ball for Gate City, who's number 11 right there. That was Carson Jenkins again. I think that's his second or third return.
He's played well when he's had an opportunity. Again, he's just a freshman, so hopefully Carson can give us a spark here. I don't know if he's going to get in the ball game tonight. He has played a little bit of flanker back as well,
yeah.
So
he's showing some speed, and he's able to cut real good right there. He got the ball out to about the 15-yard line. We throw the ball deep, and it is complete at midfield right there and tackled down at the 47-yard line. Great pass right there, completed to DeAndre Mack. Probably one of Sally's, if not the best throw, one of the top 2 throws of the year, or top 3. That was a beautiful pass right there by Sally. Caught him in stride at about the 47 of Gate City as we take the ball over to the 47 of Daniel Boone. As a little over 4 minutes to go, it's 1st and 10. Let's see if that opens it up slightly for the run, as there's a whistle on the play.
Real quick, while we got a pause, we got some scores running in now from East Tennessee. Sullivan South's up 7-0 on Sullivan Central. Big surprise, Joe. Mm-hmm. Sullivan East's taking a 7-0 lead. I believe you called that one over Union County. Elizabethton's up 7-0 on Granger. Crockett with a 6-0 lead on Cocke County, and Science Hill has taken an early lead over Bearden, 7-0.
Unfortunately, I think they took the lead on Dobbins Bennett, and we know how that game ended. So, again, an undefeated Bearden team, Science Hill on the ropes, so desperation coming out maybe in the Hilltoppers.
We had a timeout right there for a uniform malfunction as coming in for the game for Gate City. It's going to be number 59. Another deep pass. He's going to air that ball up, and it's going to be caught, but out of bounds right there. Long throw right there, but it went out of bounds. And it was caught, but it was caught about 3 yards out of bounds, so at the 20-yard line.
Kind of floated out. Kind of came out the back of his hand. He lost the grip a little bit on it, looks like. So, Gate City going to the air here at the end of the second quarter. 4:19 left. Again, Daniel Boone, 28. Gate City, nothing.
Yeah. Again, right now we're running the ball hard. Again, but as we've said all night, they're stacking the inside right there, not allowing us to run. Again, they've got at least 9 as we fake the pitch over to the right side. Over to the left side and go to the right. But again, they're ready for that. For little to no gain right there. That's Logan Tomlinson. As there's some jawing going on over on the other side. I think they were. Might have taken him down right there a little too hard as they took him down to the ground right there with his kind of slammed his head down into the ground. I don't think he liked that too much.
Daniel Boone, the tackler, his helmet came off, so he's got to leave for a play.
So that was just a rough tackle right there. Yeah, Daniel Boone has to, one of their players goes out with the uniform malfunction. So, again, it's going to be 3rd and 12. 2 wide receivers definitely passing down right here as we air the ball out again to And again, that pass is going to be out of bounds. Just not, when we got to keep the ball in bounds right there if we're going to throw it. That's at least 3 passes that's been out of bounds on that same play. We run one wide receiver by himself over to the right side of the field, and all 3 passes have been in about the same place, about 3 yards to out of play. So need to work on that. Maybe run something else. But,
well, if he'll run a cutoff route, they're just throwing fade patterns at this point, and they're playing a safety over top, so that's not going to be effective.
Vermillion with another booming punt right there that goes over the receiver's head, and it was spinning sideways, but it just a little too much right there as it goes into the end zone right there.
Hey, Joe, we got a score in. We didn't talk about this earlier, but Greenville's playing Pisgah High School.
Yeah.
Care to make a prediction right now, first quarter?
I'm going to say Greenville 14, the Fighting Pistons nothing.
You've been looking over my shoulder, haven't you?
Exactly.
That's the University of Pisgah.
They're next to.
I'm starting to think it's the University of Greenville the way they're playing.
Third and 19. Excuse me, 3-19. Daniel Boone 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Quarterback goes in motion right there. He's going to throw the ball as a slant pattern as it comes back across, just as you were talking about, Joe, a kind of a pattern across the side right there. Pass is complete.
We're playing a zone over, and that's open all night for them if they'll take it. And they're doing the same thing to us. They're playing off and giving us, but we cannot just keep attacking the same safety. I mean, it's just.
Well, that was a slant pattern right there, and he just broke it to the outside right there, and made a good pass right there. 15-yard gain right there. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line, 35-yard line. Here goes their big running back across midfield. Nope, able to get stopped right there. Thought Cole was going to get ahead of steam and take off right there. Just as he got to midfield right there, he's tackled by number 55, Michael Calhoun.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Calhoun is the left defensive end, and he's making tackles 25 yards up the field on the opposite side of the field. He's got to have some help. Of course, Cole went through 3 tackles again to get those yards. As it is, 1st and 10, pretty much at midfield with 2:11 left. Here they're going for more.
Yep. Harold back in the shotgun with Cole in the backfield with him. As looks like we're showing a blitz, a slot blitz right there, and it's off the hands right there. They had a wide receiver open, but it goes off his hands.
Morehouse incomplete.
Pass was to Morehouse, but it's incomplete right there.
Good pattern. Good. You can tell that this Daniel Boone group offensively, they've worked together. They've worked on these routes. They've really done a pretty good job. They cut things quickly. The quarterback is recognizing well, and again, they're moving the ball again at midfield.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Again, Harold in the back. Harold at quarterback. Cole runs a little pattern right there, and they get the ball over here to a wide receiver. That's Lusk. Lusk's down the far side, and he's going to be tackled in the second in the backfield right there. Not in the backfield, but in the secondary right there as he gets down past the 30, down past the 25, into the 22-yard line. So. Another 20, 25-yard pass, as you said, Daniel Boone goes no huddle right there.
1st and 10.
1st and 10, still 2:15 to go in the first half. Daniel Boone wanting more. Daniel Boone hands it off right now to Cole, and he's met and hit hard right there by Calhoun. And Calhoun somehow comes out of the ball with it, and we'll see.
Stop made by Logan Tomlinson and Jace Mathis.
They thought Calhoun came out of there with that ball somehow, and I guess they called the play dead right there, as there is going to be a timeout Gate City. We almost had 12 players on the field right there, Joe. So with 1:13 to go, we're going to call a timeout. What do y'all have for halftime going on, guys?
Again, it's the campus drive-in. halftime show. Really, again, want to thank that great sponsor. Again, they big sponsor of Blue Devil athletics, not only football but basketball and baseball. You'll hear more about them coming up. We've got more scores and highlights coming in. Again, it's a limited schedule tonight because, again, 11 games played last night. But Chris, you got anything right now?
Oh, right now we've got Unaka's up 12-6 on Jellicoe.
I knew.
Still, Science Hill's up 7-0 on Bearden. And Union and Ridgeview have tied it up. Real quick, we were getting some people commenting on the broadcast tonight. I want to give a shout-out to Amy Fleming. She said she's listening to us. I know both her daughters real well, Sydney and Olivia. I hope they're listening. And say hello to Charles, too.
Yep. Chuck's one of our coaches right there, so say hello to Chuck right there. Again, it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for Daniel Boone. Daniel Boone goes back that where he's going now. He's going to go be able to get rid of the ball, and he's going to throw it in. It's going to be it's going to be complete. Touchdown as he gets it in the far corner. That's Blair once again right there, as it looked like we were able to just almost knock that ball away, but it went through the fingertips of our defender right into the hand of Breon Blair. I believe that's his 2nd touchdown of the night. And good, fast running or wide receiver right there. He's only a sophomore, 5'10", 160 yards, but he's having a really good game right now. So they're going to go again with 1:16 to go. They go for the extra point, and the extra point this time is good. We'll take a break this time before halftime. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, Go Big Blue!
Again, we're back with 1:16 to go here in the first half. Daniel Boone's going to be kicking the ball off as they have 5 other times tonight. Daniel Boone kicks the ball, another line drive kick right there, which goes, and we finally pick the ball up right there at the 15-yard line. That's going to be Roten. Roten looking for open spot. He's still running and still running. He's going to be tackled at about the 17-yard line for a gain of 2.
He ran about 50 yards in about a 10-yard circle. So
he'd have had a crayon right there and kind of followed his path. It would have. He got all the mileage out on that 2-yard run. So again, it's going to be 2nd down and 1st down and 10 in the 2nd quarter with 1:19 to go. Gate City comes out of the formation right now. Two running backs on either side. Sally goes back in the shotgun right here with 2 wide receivers to the far side, one to the end, to the near side, and he's going to be taken down. If you could see that coming, Daniel Boone got a little bit of pressure right there, and we weren't unable to block that. That's Peyton Nichols who got us for a loss right there, and he went almost untouched right there, and sandwiched him and big number 59 sandwiched. Of
course.
Sally.
Yeah, KC dropped back in the shotgun. They're just pinning their ears back. When you're up 35 right before halftime, they knew what was coming and got the pressure in.
As bad as it sounds right now, 35-0, we don't want to do something dumb right here and even make it even worse and go in and
off to Luke Reed.
Regroup right here. But Daniel Boone has played a solid first half of football. One of the better teams. You've talked about how we play the hardest schedule in the area or in the region, but they seem as good or better than Abingdon. I think Abingdon's the best team we've faced this year.
Well, Cole's the best running back we've seen.
Oh, my goodness.
And they're very disciplined. Their routes are crisp. And, again, they're playing at home on defense. Good football team. Again, we see why now that they are 2-1. Going.
As there was no hustle right there to get the another play going.